back, brother. This content is for those genuinely interested in men's rights. It covers complex, controversial topics that may not suit a general audience. If you're not part of the men's rights community, this video isn't for you, so feel free to tune out now. I'm Conrad Riker, a writer and advocate for fairness, dignity, and respect for men. This movement isn't about division, but addressing systemic injustices in divorce, family law, and societal expectations. Inspired by hard-working men unfairly stripped of their rights, I write for balance and justice. Together, we can change the narrative. Please like and subscribe if you appreciate this video, as it will help get the word out to those who need it. Thank you. Please relax and enjoy. This is an excerpt from Crushing Cultural Marxism, Your Pocket Guide to Winning the Battle of Ideologies. Crushing Cultural Marxism, Your Pocket Guide to Winning the Battle of Ideologies is an ebook available in all good stores. Greetings, gentlemen. My name is Conrad Riker, author of Crushing Cultural Marxism, Your Pocket Guide to Winning the Battle of Ideologies. I'm here to tell you a story that's both eye-opening and alarming. While it may be tempting to dismiss what I'm about to share with you as mere conspiracy theory, I implore you to hear me out. There's a pressing matter that requires our attention and action, the insidious influence of cultural Marxism. All my life, I've been proud of my nation, a supporter of tradition, and someone who firmly advocates for masculine qualities. However, as I more closely examined contemporary thought and society, I observed a concerning pattern. It seemed like our cultural fabric was rapidly deteriorating, eroded by the influence of ideas that fundamentally clashed with the values and beliefs that had made us strong. As I dug into the origins of these ideas, I discovered the work of Antonio Gramsci and the Frankfurt School, two influential sources of cultural Marxism. Their theories on cultural hegemony, intellectual domination, and the importance of ideological battles provided the blueprint for the progressive left's current campaign to dismantle our society. You see, my fellow men, these cultural Marxists have infiltrated every facet of our do-it-yourself, lives our schools, our media, our entertainment. They've successfully indoctrinated generations of children, turning them into mindless automatons who regurgitate the same old leftist nonsense without question. But I believe there's still hope. By arming ourselves with knowledge and understanding, we can fight back against the tide of cultural Marxism that threatens to engulf us. That's why I've written this book, to help you see through the lies and deceit of the progressive left, and ultimately to provide you with the tools you need to defend yourselves, your families, and our culture against the onslaught of these nefarious ideologies. Read on to discover the beginnings of cultural Marxism, the methods it uses to control discussions, and the ways you can combat its sinister impact. You'll discover the significance of strong leadership in today's world and the advantages of adopting traditional masculine traits. You'll gain knowledge about the effectiveness of red pilling and how you can help your acquaintances wake up to the perils of cultural Marxism. But be warned, dear reader, this book is not for everyone. It's intended for men who are ready to take a stand, to fight back against the forces that seek to weaken and emasculate us. If you're ready to embrace the truth, to defend your beliefs against the onslaught of progressive nonsense, then this book is for you. However, if you're not prepared to engage with the harsh realities of our world and prefer to live in a state of blissful ignorance, I implore you to put this book down and seek out some other form of entertainment. This book is not for the faint of heart, nor for those who are easily offended. It's not meant to be a feel-good read, but rather a call to arms for men who refuse to stand by and watch as our culture is slowly torn apart. So, if you're ready to join the fight, to learn the truth and take action, then let's get started. With your help, we can turn the tide against cultural Marxism and begin the process of restoring our great nation to its former glory. As a wise man once said, knowledge is power. Let's put that power to good use. With the introduction completed, we are jumping to an extract from the book. To commence our investigation of how cultural Marxists have targeted religion, we need to explore an interesting tale. Did you know that the renowned writer C.S. Lewis experienced a significant shift in his life direction due to a conversation he had with a friend who was an atheist about Christianity? This story isn't only an enjoyable way to kick off our topic, it's also a poignant illustration that, while cultural Marxists frequently use elaborate methods to tarnish religion, occasionally all that's required to turn a person towards faith is a frank discussion. Cultural Marxists have consistently targeted religious faith in their attempts to weaken it. They've employed various techniques, with the most successful being the promotion of secular humanism and progressive ideologies as alternatives to religious beliefs. This move towards secularism, away from spirituality, started in earnest during the 20th century, and has persisted unceasingly ever since. The rise of progressive ideologies has offered a skewed perspective on religion, promoting the idea that religious belief is an outdated and oppressive force. Little do they know, though, that the foundations of Christianity have stood the test of time, and religious faith offers many benefits to individuals and societies alike. But how exactly have cultural Marxists targeted religion in our modern society? Well, one of the most insidious tactics they've employed is to use the media to portray religious people as close-minded, intolerant, and bigoted. This has created a negative image of religious individuals and communities in the minds of many, making it increasingly difficult for religion to gain a foothold in an increasingly secular world. Another strategy that they've used is to infiltrate religious institutions and spread their own agenda from within. This can take the form of promoting questionable priests or pastors who bring discredit upon the entire faith, or encouraging religious communities to adopt more progressive stances on social issues. But perhaps the most effective tactic of all has been to target the moral and spiritual foundations upon which religion stands. By eroding these foundations, cultural Marxists have been able to weaken the impact of religious beliefs in society, making it easier for their own agenda to take hold. So, what can we do to fight back against the cultural Marxist assault on religion? Well, the first step is to recognize the true value of religion in our lives. By understanding the unique benefits that faith can offer, we can begin to see through the smokescreen of progressive ideologies and recognize them for the flawed and ultimately damaging belief systems that they are. In addition, we must also call out the hypocrisy of the cultural Marxists who claim to champion tolerance and open-mindedness, while simultaneously attempting to discredit and destroy religious faith. By shining a light on their double standards, we can help to gradually shift public opinion in favor of more traditional and spiritually grounded beliefs. Lastly, it is valuable for us to assist religious institutions and communities, as well as individual religious people, in their endeavors to push back against the advancement of progressive values. By firmly standing by faith, we can help establish a barrier against the cultural Marxist attack and maintain the lively and varied array of religious beliefs that make our world a thriving and diverse place. To sum up, the assault on religion by cultural Marxists is a real and ongoing issue. By acknowledging the true worth of faith and fighting against the contradictions and double standards of progressives, we can start reclaiming the spiritual and moral roots of our society and build a more faith-driven future for generations to come. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your interest in crushing cultural Marxism. Your pocket guide to winning the battle of ideologies available in all good bookstores. Please like and subscribe. Thank you and God bless.